Good evening, everyone. I just decided to come up here quickly because it's about my bedtime. I got so sleepy and I promised myself I was going to wear this Afghan since I was in a mood. I was in the mood for the Afghan from yesterday from the one I had gotten from Amazon. Well, this one I think I've shown you before. But to me, it's a better look and it's also clinging to me. And see the back. Wait a minute, it's clinging, y'all. The back is made, it's got that same print on the back, whereas the other one didn't. I didn't like the other print. But this one I love much better. And I had gotten this one from street vendor. He was just out on the street and he was selling stuff like bracelets. Let me see if I can sit down, y'all. I don't have that much energy to be standing up and everything. But he was selling bracelets and he was selling things like perfume, little oils in a little bottle, like perfume oils. And, little stuff that the street vendors do sell. And I think I showed you the bracelets that I had bought one and he had given me one and, all this other stuff. This is my tripod, y'all. My selfie stick. I don't know why I keep holding on to it. But right now I'm using my long-legged tripod. Just to come up here to show y'all this. And at first I was going to wear the red turban. But I said, no. I said, I think I would like this one better with this. And let me show you something else, y'all. This is what's happening. Now, this thing has been hanging in my closet for at least 3, possibly 4 years. This Afghan right here, yes. It's been, never worn it. And look at this. Wait. Let me stand up. See this? This has somehow or another came out. I don't know how I'm going to get that back in there. I guess I'm going to have to pull the whole thing out and try and re-string it because it's supposed to be 2 pieces coming out here, so I could tie it and drawstring it if I wanted to. I said, what the heck is this? This is things that can happen, just by, I think I tried it on. I tried to stretch. I know I tried it on before, but both the pieces were out here. I had 2 that I could, tie. It certainly wasn't coming out here, out of the sleeve. Come on. Right here. It's coming out of here. And it's supposed to be, thread so they both come right here and tie right here. And I said, what the heck is going on? And so I got to fix that. I don't know, I'm probably going to have to pull the whole thing out and then restring it. I thought these were beads, but they're not. These are, let's see if I can get it, maybe I can get this one out of the sleeve. See, they're not beads. They're like some kind of fabric. Wait, let's see if I can hold it still. See? They're not beads at all. But they're just made to look like beads. If you don't look at them closely. Kind of clever, I thought. But anyway, I just came up here to show you all this. And I'm out of breath. Just trying to talk about this thing. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to take me a nap and everything. And I was looking at a lot of videos because I can't figure out what's going on with Molly. Molly does not seem to be, progressing. One lady said, don't give it. Whoa. One lady, let me get this tripod right. One lady says, don't give it a whole bunch of water because it, just give it a little bit of water. Then I go somewhere else and they're telling me something different. I don't know. I was just watching a lady, no longer tonight, since I started this Calle lily plant. And I've been talking about it. And so, the things that you talk about it, if you notice, it will show up either in your queue or it'll show up on YouTube. So this, in this case, it's showing up on YouTube, all about the plants, the this, the that, the third. And I'm saying, yeah, they're listening to us, y'all. They are listening to us. All of us, not just me per se, listening to you too. Also, you too, it doesn't sound right. Listening to you also. So be mindful what you're saying while you're on the phone. Be mindful. Be very, very careful. And be careful for what you be doing and saying on the social media sites. Be very mindful. You know, and not only are they listening to you, of course, you know the cameras are out there everywhere you go. That's why I don't understand why there's so many crooks and criminals getting away with stuff. But nevertheless, let me just put that little bit out there for you, that they are listening to you on your cell phone. That's why they can actually track you on your cell phone. And you know, one thing I wanted to know when I got my stimulus check, I was wondering how the heck did they know what my bank account was? Suddenly there's the money in my bank account, y'all. What's going on? How did they know where to put it at? Everybody in America that got the direct deposit, they put it in their bank. They keep an eye on your money. It's everything, y'all. Every little old thing. Be careful. Best thing to do is not to commit no crime, because they go get you. Either somebody going to tell it on you, because the chances are, just about everything that you do, somebody sees you. Believe it, there's no such thing as a perfect crime. Except that guy, I think it was, who was it? Was it Jack the Ripper? Way back there in the day in London? In the London fog. That's where that London fog coat. I used to have one, by the way, a London fog. I don't have one now, of course. I don't even know what happened to that coat. But anyway, back there in London, Jack the Ripper was, killing people. And I don't think they ever identified him. I got to look that up, Bill. Somebody got away with something they were doing, that nobody ever caught them. Eventually you'll trip up, in your crime, you would trip up way back then. But now it's a lot easier. They got the forensic science. They've got, the cameras on the streets. Everywhere you go, I can go out my front door. I'm quite sure somebody's looking at me. Because I got cameras down here and cameras up there on that corner. I don't know about in between the blocks. I don't know about those. Seem like to me they're mostly at the corners, the ones that you could see. But there are cameras that you cannot see. You go to the shopping store, you go shopping in the store, and then you're wondering how you get caught shoplifting. Have you ever wondered why you got caught lifting something that did not belong to you? Well, there are people looking at you. Not only are they looking at you, they got cameras. They have store detectives. There's store detectives that are walking around in the John Brown store, whether you know it or not. I'm just letting you know, just in case some people don't know this, that there are store detectives walking around in that store. Oh, yeah. They're checking you out. They're checking you out. They're looking at you. But I don't know why they don't just let you get away with it. But I see a lot of, stores. Sometimes they just, if you got something small, something like that, like put it in your pocket or something. I think they just let you get away with it. Because it's, the store gets a, what do you call it, allowance, or they're covered for a certain amount of theft. Little small stuff like that. And a lot of kids be walking out of the store with stuff, and the mother and the daddy, whoever they're with, don't say nothing. The kid walks out with a toy, walks out with whatever, and nobody's checking the kid. But sometimes they do. I did see one kid get caught. I felt kind of bad for the kid because the kid was about, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. And I forgot what it was that he had he had taken. This was at Walmart. Walmart got a lot of action going on. People be fighting in Walmart, shooting in Walmart. I mean, hey, is it safe to go there anymore? That's my store. That's my store, though. I can't stay away from Walmart. Where would I go if I don't go to Walmart? I mean, I can shop, at Amazon, but, sometimes you just want to get out there where it's at, in the crowd. You want to go. That's to the excitement. I'm going shopping today. I'm going to Walmart. Or either Target. I like Target, too. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get it twisted. I like Target. And I love Macy's. As a matter of fact, I ordered me a jacket from Macy's. I said, oh my goodness, is it too late? I just did that today. Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes my heat, y'all. I'm going to probably have to go because it's so loud. I don't know if you can hear me or not. But I went, not shopping. I went out with my granddaughter this afternoon because she wanted me to go with her take her, she has 4 little children, well, they're small, not little, tiny children, but she had to take the oldest two to the dentist today to get their teeth cleaned. I think the oldest one, he's 9, and then the other one is 5. So she had to get their teeth clean. And then she had the twins. The twins are just 2.5, something like that. And she wanted me to stay in the car with them while she went in, for their appointment, which it didn't take long at all. But then she had on a jacket that I like, which my daughter had the same, jacket. This is my granddaughter that I'm talking about. And my daughter had like the same jacket. And I haven't had a new jacket in like 3 or 4 years, y'all. It's a puffer jacket, which I mean, I already got a red, my big old, I call it my Santa Claus coat. And so I goes online and order a jacket. Well, it's similar to theirs, but it's not exactly like theirs. It's similar. It's still black. Of course, it's my favorite color in the world is black. Because black looks good on anybody. I don't care if you're black, yellow, gold, green. Black gonna go with you, okay? You're gonna look okay in black and white. Chances are. And I was just looking. And she said hers cost $100 and some, but the one that I saw similar to hers, cost me $66 plus tax, whole thing. So I ordered me one. So it'll be here in a couple of days. But one thing I'm thinking that it doesn't, what I'm really thinking that lining, not the lining, but the hood part, I don't think it comes off. And that I don't like. I don't like a jacket that the hood, you can't take it off. I want to be able to take that hood off if I want to, especially with that fur, because sometimes you might want to just wear your jacket and don't look quite as wintry and quite, it's chilly, so you want to wear it, but you don't want that wintry look on it like that. And that fur around the hood, like my big Santa Claus coat got the fur around the hood. I can zip that right off, and just continue to wear the coat for a little while longer. And I don't believe, at least they didn't specify that in the description. They just said they had 2 zipper pockets and a zip up in the front. But I do believe that's one of those that you can't unzip. If it is, it's going back. Yeah, like I said, I'd ordered it from Macy's, and it's going back if it's not, if I can't zip it off. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sleepy. And my eye is just itching. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I came up here to show y'all my Afghan. What did I say? My Afghan? My caftan. Whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. This thing here that I got on. And this is a little, I forgot this. I was going to show you this too. This, I don't know if you can see it good enough, but it came from my mama. It came from my mama's collection. There you go. I never wear it. I just put it on with this. I thought it would look nice. But I can see now it don't look all that nice. And I got my little, well, you've seen these before, Amazon, my love. I think I'll get married to Amazon. I might ask Amazon when they marry me. Hey, Amazon. That way you'll be right here in the house. I don't have to shop online. I could just tell my husband, could you please bring me this back from Amazon today? I'm getting silly, so you know it's time for a nap. Okay, y'all, without further ado, I'm going to close out the video. And I've got my clock on the wall that I never set back. I'm thinking, okay, over here. 8:30. Computer 8:30. Clock on the wall, still 7:30. I always do that. I do that every year. Until I get used to the idea. I said, oh boy, I said this, because I got up, this morning, and I'm so used to getting up, going to the bathroom, and then I look at the clock on the wall, because I don't really have a clock readily, in my bedroom, unless I pick up my cell phone and look to see what time it is, or something like that, or I can ask Alexa, hey Alexa, what time is it? And Alexa will tell me what time it is, but usually if I get up and go to the bathroom, the clock is right there. Coming from my bedroom, I see the clock facing me. And I look there, and I'm thinking, as a matter of fact, when my granddaughter called me this morning, and I had just got up, and I had just went to the bathroom, I thought it was 7:30 in the morning. I said, wow, she called me mighty early, but the phone is right next to my bed. My house phone, my landline phone. And so, I'm saying, I hope everything is okay. And this is what I'm thinking of myself. She's calling me at 7:30. I'm not, it's not clicking in my head that, you didn't set that clock back. So I say, hello? And she said, hi, Grandma. I said, hi. I wonder what in the world is she calling me at 7:30 a.m. And then it clicks and dawns on me after she hung up. It dawns on me, and I take my clock, and my phone, and I click on it to see what time she called. Because you can tell by your phone too what time she called. And my phone was registered 8:30. I think it was 8:31 or 8:32, something like that. And then it dawns on me, okay, it's 8:30. But eventually I'll get used to it, because I can't really, I'm so kind of fat, you know what I mean? So I can't really get over there and change that time unless I take my chairs out from the table. I have to take the chairs out, and then I got to move the table back so that I can fit through there to change that time. So I just leave it like that. I think one year my granddaughter, she came over here, because she's a little tiny, petite little child. Well, she's not a child. She's almost 30 years old this year. And but at that time, she was, slim. And she could just slide right on in there and change the time for me and put the clock right back. So, but, most of the time, like I said, I can't get over there, and I don't go through all that trouble just to set a clock back. All I got to remember to add that time, spring forward to it. That's it. Done. And then when the fall comes back, I don't have to fall back because it's already back. And all the other clocks are ordered. This is automatic. Well, the computer's automatic. My phone is automatic. Those things are automatic. But that, that's a manual. What you call it? analog clock, I guess. You know, you gotta set it. So, without further ado, y'all, I think I have yacked about nothing long enough. Give me a thumbie up, y'all. A thumbie up, and I always get tongue-tied when it comes to that. Thumbie up, notification, and subscribe. There you go. I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna write it down so I can practice it so I won't have to get all tied up the next time. Anyway, I go with love. Have a good evening, everyone. So long.